Shuto Uke, knife hand. Some people execute knife hand this way, so it's there, then across. With the knife hand, there's an extra weapon, which is the elbow. So when you prepare this, it's a bit like preparing an inside Shuto, which again we'll cover in another video. So you prepare high, guide arm, and then from this position, guide arm comes back, elbow drops, Shuto turns at the end. So again, we prepare, both hands work together. This would be done formally with a kokutsudachi stance. So with kokutsudachi stance, you're going to be 2 shoulder widths in length, I'll show you from the side as well, and heels are in line. Just check, yep. And from this position, 70% of weight is on the back leg, and then you've obviously got 30% on the front leg. Back foot perpendicular to the front, and making sure that you're not forcing the hips. I'll come closer in a second and show you. But you are forcing the knees apart like you would for Shikudachi sumo stance. And from this position, as you step in, center point, 1. Feet together, point in the same direction. Step back, 2. Step in, feet together, guide arm as well. Step back, 3. The sideways on view for this would be from this position here. So 2 shoulder widths, you should be able to go into the Zenkotsudachi from this position. Out, back, just put the heels in line, and then here. Now, don't force the hips, because if you force the hips, there should be a natural hip positioning with this stance. So if you force the hips over the back leg, the front knee collapses, which negates the stance. And if you force the hips over the front leg, you collapse the back leg, which again negates the stance. So it should just be from high-catch position, nice and square, just naturally back, and just sit in the stance. What some people tend to do, or what a lot of people tend to do, is have this front knee straight. Incorrect. Sink into the stance. Don't push the weight, but just from this position, straight down. And again, you can base this around Zenkotsudachi. A good way to practice, a good way to get into this would be Hisukudachi, Musubudachi, Haikudachi, Hachichidachi, Kibidachi. So when you went to Kibidachi, turn the foot out, turn one foot out on the heel, there's your Kokusudachi. And then you go back into Kibidachi, turn the foot out on the heel the other way, and there's your Kokusudachi. So back stance, because there's 70% of the weight on the back leg. And again, you would execute this with a Shuto block. Now, with all hips, you have a natural hip with the Shuto. High preparation, low execution. 1, 2. Can be done many ways. You don't have to do this with open hands. You can do this with closed hands. So it can be more here. And you also need to make sure that when you're in the stance, in fact, I'll go into the stance at a later date. Okay?